Hey eBay friends, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Thank you for coming back for another episode. And today I wanted to announce that my YouTube audio feed is now available as a podcast on both iTunes and Stitcher. And what this means is it's just kind of a process to go through on my end to set up the audio feed from the videos to be available on podcast to listen to. It's not a different broadcast, it's the same information, but there's a lot of reasons why you might want to listen to podcasts in addition to watching the videos or instead of. And I've had several requests for this over the last few months as I've been building my YouTube channel, and it was just a matter of sitting down and doing this. So let me explain why you might want to listen to these, and exactly how to do it, how to get these on your iPhone or Android device in case you don't know. So basically, iTunes, here's the preview of my channel, and the podcast title for both Stitcher and iTunes is Build an eBay Business You Love, because that is what I talk about on my YouTube channel. And then here is the Stitcher preview, so basically the same. So why should you even care? You're watching me on YouTube. Why should you care that I have podcasts available as well? Well, first of all, they're portable. So you can listen anywhere through podcast apps. And I know a lot of you out there have said you listen to me when you're exercising or walking or, doing any number of things. So I wanted to make this more convenient for you. Public transportation, I know a lot of you are using that to commute, or if you're in a carpool, or you're not driving. And you just want to privately listen to something, or if you are driving, you can sync your phone with your audio in your car, or even just listen to it straight from your phone if you have an older car or older car radio system and don't have a way to sync that through there. Or you may just want to listen and not look at the computer, and not have to worry about that, and just be able to take these the audio feed just wherever you want to go and relax and listen to it over again if it was something you didn't understand. Or I know the Money Making Mondays are kind of long to watch, so you can still get that information through listening. I love to listen to podcasts while I'm walking. I am not a runner. I completely ruined my knees doing gymnastics when I was a teenager, so running is not even an option for me, but I love to go walking. We have this beautiful boardwalk right outside. It's 2 minutes from my door, so I can go hop on that anytime. I like to go in the afternoons after I've been looking at the computer all day and just get outside and walk and enjoy. Just enjoy being away from the office for a little bit. And just by the way, my two favorite podcasts are TED Radio Hour and This American Life. So I listen to other stuff too that's, not eBay related, but I don't know if a lot of you even know how to put a podcast on your phone, or what we're talking about here. I just assume you know nothing, so I'm going to give you this from the basics. So if there's even one or two people out there that don't have this on your phone, this opens up a whole world of entertainment, background noise, I guess, or background information. I like to listen to stuff while I'm working. So the best thing about podcasts is that they don't use data. So yes, you could put YouTube on your phone and be listening to it, but it's using data when you're doing that. Also, as Erin, who I talked to the other day, that actually just was like, you need to get these on podcasts so I can listen more. So Erin, this is because of you. You pushed me over the edge to do this. If you're listening to YouTube on your phone and like it turns a certain way, the video will just shut off. So it's not super convenient to listen to when you're exercising or moving around if you're just listening to YouTube. So anyway, But you can subscribe to podcasts through your mobile device, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Obviously, not just mine, but anybody's. So, I'm going to start with iPhone users. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, this is how to do it. You are going to go to the App Store on your iPhone or iPad and just type in podcast. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get the podcast app on your phone or iPad. So if you already have it on there, you don't need to do this step. But what you're looking for is the purple podcast icon, and that's going to come up at the very top when you do your search. The first thing is an ad, so you don't want to do that. So look for that purple podcast app, and it's free. It's not going to cost you anything, and you're going to download it. Of course, when you download anything from the App Store, it's going to ask for your password and all that good stuff. So once it is downloaded, you want to open it, and you're going to get this welcome stuff. You just click on through that. Then you are going to search for my name, Suzanne A. Wells. And I actually have an old podcast on there that I did probably 5 or more years ago. So you could still listen to it. It's still there. There might be some helpful information, but the one you want now is called Build an eBay Business You Love, and it's going to be there on the left where I'm wearing the pink. So that's the one you want to pull up. Then you're going to subscribe. That way you will be notified when new episodes are added. So you can, stay on top of things. I know sometimes it's hard to find time to listen. I do try to put a lot of content out just because I love doing this, and there's just always more to learn. So sometimes I get way ahead of y'all, and I know that it takes a little while to listen to everything and catch up. And you don't want to miss anything. So this way you will be notified when new episodes are added. Now, iTunes only holds the last 50 episodes. So, if I'm doing one a day, which a lot of times I do, then it's only going to be 2 months worth. So you can't go all the way back to, forever when I started, but it'll help you get caught up if you get behind. And then you can tap on the episode and see a quick summary of what it's about. And if there's any links that I mention, discount codes, links to free stuff, or, whatever, you can click on that just like you would on YouTube. So it's just right under the episode on iTunes. Then you'll see those little 3 white dots in a purple circle over on the on the right, and that's your more options button. So if you want to download the episode, which you definitely want to download it if you're going to listen to it later, because you don't want your phone to use data if it doesn't have to. Or you can save it, delete it, or share. And I really appreciate any sharing you can do. That helps me reach more people, and it's just like we can help put out this good information to people who might need it. All those people out here that have stuff in their house to sell, and they just don't realize what they've got. This is really helpful to them. Now, you'd want to download the episode using that little cloud icon. And when you're finished, you can delete it so that the podcasts don't take up a whole bunch of space on your devices. So that's what I do when I'm listening to like TED Talks or things I like on podcasts. I just listen to it, and when I'm done, I just delete it. You can always go back and put it back on, but you don't want this to use up a whole bunch of storage space on your phone or iPad. Okay, now if you are an Android user, I am not, so I probably have some details here that are left off, but this is the basic process. You want to get the Stitcher app, and it's STITCHER, because it's my understanding that Android devices don't have iTunes, so you need a different way to get to this information. So you are going to get that app, sign up for it, and then once you get inside the app, you are going to go to the little magnifying search icon on the top right and search for my name, Suzanne A. Wells. And the same thing, you can download or listen live. And Stitcher also holds 50 episodes. So that's a lot to listen through. But another thing I like to do with podcasts is car trips. Like when I drove to Florida and back a couple of weeks ago, I just had my phone just full of what I wanted to listen to because you're not disturbed. It's just kind of relaxing with the hum of the road, and you're driving along and listening to interesting stuff. And I really enjoy doing that. So that's another reason that prompted me to get my act together and make this available, because I enjoy other people's podcasts. So I wanted to make this available to you guys. So anyway, available in both iTunes or on Stitcher. Of course, it's free. You just need to make sure you have those apps on your phone, and please subscribe so that you don't miss anything. I would love your comments on this. If you are a podcast listener, if this was new to you, if you found it helpful. And going forward, I will definitely create these videos and the commentary and anything I'm narrating with in mind that you might be listening to it and not watching it, because and Erin kind of reminded me to do that, when I'm holding up something for you to look at or explaining something, to realize that once I'm on podcast that those listeners aren't going to be able to see what I'm talking about. So I'll do my best to explain things better. But I'm really excited about this. I feel like it's a convenient way for you all to listen and learn, and you can just have me on your phone in your pocket or your car or your purse or wherever, and we can do a lot of great things with eBay in 2018. I'm really excited about it. Got some interesting things coming up, so thank you so much for subscribing and listening. Love your comments below, and have a profitable day on eBay. Bye.